What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sanjeev back at it with another video. Today we are analyzing right guard Isaac Seumalo, who just signed a 3-year contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. To me, this is a top 5 guard in the NFL. The guy's very, very good. Obviously, he was one of the starters on the NFL's best offensive line, and truth be told, it was plays like this where he's able to double team, flip the hips, and make sure to seal it off for his running back to be able to hit. I mean, blocks like this is why the guy's very, very good. Super smart, super physical, super tough, can play in multiple schemes. I'm fired up for this film breakdown. Let's get right into it. So to me, one of the things that makes this guy such a great guard is the blocking angles he takes. He's going to double here, and then he's going to get up to number 54, Fred Warner, who is an all-pro. The run is going to be to the right of your screen. And after Seumalo helps the right tackle here overtake, watch the angle he's going to take to cut off 54. 13-yard touchdown run, and a big part of it is because of the right guard being able to help and then get up to 54. And he gets just enough of 54 that the running back basically goes untouched. To me, this guy's an absolute superstar, and I think he's going to be one of the best offensive linemen for the Steelers day one. And over the course of his career, he's obviously been coached very, very well. Love this rep right here. Let's go ahead and jump forward into the next one. Seumalo is once again going to backside block on the 3 technique defensive tackle, and this play pops for 17 yards. Without Seumalo's block here, this play does not work because you got a bunch of front side seals by the left tackle, left guard. Kelsey's going to get up to number 57. And then Warner, of course, is going to be the read for the run pass option portion of the play. So again, without Seumalo being able to cut off the 3 technique, and do keep in mind, this is not a difficult block, but this is a perfect job by the offensive guard. If you guys look at the helmet placement is to the right side of this defender. That's exactly where you want to put your helmet. Because if that helmet lands to the left side of that defensive lineman, he may be able to get that arm out and reach over and tackle the running back. So this is a great job in terms of helmet placement. He flips his hips. The right tackle does a great job getting off the double team, getting to number 29, the safety there. This is just an all-around really, really, really nice block by the offensive line. But again, it starts with that cutoff block, right? Because without that block, this play does not pop. Now, obviously, that's one part of this entire play working, but without it, this play does not work. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and get into the next rep. Check this rep out. You got a pin pull concept, and the run's going to be to the left. Play's going to pop for 9 yards. Watch the strength by the right guard. Beautiful job making contact with number 97, a big, massive, strong football player, and he basically shuts him down and holds him. The contact that Seumalo makes with 97, and then from there, he's able to absolutely hold his block, flip his hips. I mean, to me, this is such a beautiful job. And the crazy part is this block probably doesn't even get the love that it probably deserves because it is a guard. But when you make contact here with number 97, and then you're going to flip your hips to your right, and you make sure not to allow number 97 to move you at all, that right there is just a beautiful job. As a guard, you have that responsibility to seal on the front side, the back side. Sometimes you're the guy that's going to pin, and you got to be able to do it at a top tier level, and this guy does it. This guy is a special football player. So for me, one of the best guards in the NFL, gets paid, and he goes to a team that really needs a mauler, a guy that can reach, a guy that can backside seal, a guy that can do everything. I love this pickup. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to the next rep. You got a 16-yard run on this rep. Seumalo's going to do a good job with the double team, and then he does just enough to get 54, where 54 is not able to make the play. Great job with the double team. To me, that's a big part of this rep. To be able to move this guy, and I'm not sure if he's being held here by the nose, but he's going to get his right arm out towards the linebacker, and he's going to get a hold of the linebacker just enough right there. Let me just take this back one frame here. You can see the right arm kind of come out right there. He's going to get just enough of that linebacker that the running back's able to run away, and the linebacker's not able to make the play right there. Great heads-up awareness by the right guard. Again, I'm not sure if the nose holds Seumalo on this rep, but he's able to get just enough of the linebacker that 14 is able to pick up 16 yards on this rep. This is the type of stuff that's top tier. Beautiful, beautiful job. Let's go ahead and get into the next rep. You got a 14-yard run right here. Watch the power by Seumalo. Great job being able to make contact. It's a simple down block. The thing to note with this play is that down block is a nice down block in terms of being able to hold it. That too, your hips are angled in a way that when the running back takes this, he knows exactly where to go. This is the thing with Isaac Seumalo that sticks out to me on tape. In terms of his body positioning, he knows where the hole is. He knows where the running back's trying to get to. He knows where to angle his body to make sure that the defender's not able to get to the running back. That right there is beautiful contact. Makes sure not to allow that defensive tackle to come back over to the right. Beautiful. Great blocking angle. Great grip strength. To me, perfect rep right here. Very similar block to the last play in terms of blocking angle. If you guys watch Seumalo, he's going to basically turn his hips once again, where he blocks off number 97, right? He seals it off so the running back's able to get to that right side of him. But to me, this is the type of block that superstars make, and this is why I think this guy's a superstar, but at right guard. Seumalo was probably the 4th or 5th best offensive lineman among the 5 guys, right? But that's not a bad thing because you got Jason Kelce, a Hall of Famer, Lane Johnson, a Hall of Famer, although I don't think that's Johnson right there. Left guard, Landon Dickerson's a top 5 left guard. And then from there, it's really between Mailata and Seumalo as who that 4th guy is. But again, it's not a bad thing, and his tape does not lie. I mean, you see this block right here. This just shows me this guy understands blocking angles. He understands how he needs to position his body. And this stuff right here goes a long way, right? The footwork on here goes a really, really, really long way. You see him make contact, and then he's going to pick up the right foot and put that right foot forward. And right there, that body angle, the way he positions it is top notch. That is exactly what you want to see if you have a guard that has some sort of down block. And this play is a little bit different than the last play we watched, right? The last play was very similar. But the last play, the guy was more so over the center. This one, the guy's in a 2-eye technique. So this is much different. Much harder block. It requires more in order to be able to get that outside and turn the guy back to the inside. Love this rep right here. 10 yards on this play. Great job right there. You got another 11-yard run. I mean, just the way that this is executed is top tier in my opinion. I mean, you look at that double team block by Seumalo and Kelce to be able to make great contact, turn a guy, and then from there, Seumalo gets up to the safety and he makes contact and blocks the safety outwards. You look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Like, this does not get easier for a running back. This guy's an absolute superstar. And keep in mind, so far, we've only really looked at run reps. And I do want to switch focus a little bit. And I want to get into some of his pass reps as well. Because when it comes to pass blocking, Seumalo is very, very strong. And he anchors really, really well. So one of the things is, you know, some guys are great run blockers, some guys are great pass blockers, but they're not both. And that's not the same for Isaac Seumalo, right? This guy got paid the amount of money he got paid for a reason. He is one of the best guards in the NFL. He does a great job here taking on number 91. True pass down and set, a 13-yard pass on this play. And the right guard is going to do a great job in a one-on-one situation. The slide you can see is to your right. And you see that Seumalo just does a great job with number 91, controls him, and is able to just push him out of the gap. Keep in mind, you know, sometimes when a guard makes contact with the defensive lineman's able to push the pocket and make it uncomfortable for the quarterback. That doesn't happen on this rep because as the defensive lineman's going up, the guard takes him and he pushes him out to the right. And he really moves this guy out of the way. The quarterback has a clean pocket. He can step right up into it if he wants to. Beautiful job by the right guard. And of course, a 13-yard pass. Let's go ahead and get into the next rep. Alright, guys, you got another really nice rep here. You're going to see Seumalo once again anchor it down. Great job with the punch. To me, this is what I want to see. You know, when he gets out of his stance, you're going to see him clamp with the left hand here. And the right arm's going to get to the inside. And that's perfect technique. When you got one arm to the outside, another arm to the inside, you're basically going to be able to control where this guy's going to go. Because of this arm, the only way this defensive lineman can go is left. That's by design, right? You don't want your guy being able to go to the right. And you can see right there, 97 tries to do it. But again, that clamp that he has on him with the inside hand is a beautiful job, man. Sometimes watching this stuff in slow motion, it really allows you to kind of think about what this guy's doing and why he's doing it. Obviously, in this instance, he is the right guard, and the quickest way to the quarterback is to the inside. So if you use your left hand to clamp, the only way this guy can get to the quarterback is going to be to the left. Of course, that's the longer way to get to the quarterback, right? It's going to be a little bit slower. Now, again, if you guys look at 97, he's going to try going into the right, right there. You see that? He's trying to go to the right, and Seumalo has that shut down. There's no way you're going to be able to get to the right because of the way he's positioned his body, the way he has his hands. This is just a beautiful job by the right guard. This is top tier stuff. Let's go ahead and get to the next rep. Check this next rep out. You got a defensive tackle to tackle stunt, and Seumalo's going to do a great job being able to process it and pick it up, pass it off, keep the quarterback clean so the quarterback can make the pass. To me, this is a beautiful job by the interior offensive lineman. And the thing with this play is that it's much harder for the right guard here because his guy goes first. So what that means is he has to take this defensive lineman, slow him down, makes sure that the center fully has him, and then he has to get back to the left and pick up number 94 coming off that twist. So to me, beautiful job passing it off, fully extending those arms out, making sure the center has it, coming back around and picking up number 94. Beautiful job by Seumalo. I mean, this is the type of stuff that I love to watch on tape. What's crazy is this pass is an incompletion. They end up punting the football after this play. I understand that this right guard is a beautiful right guard, man. The way he plays is top tier. Absolutely love it. And I watched this guy pretty much this entire season. If you guys don't know this, I probably did about 10 Eagles offensive line and defensive line breakdowns throughout the course of this year. And a lot of that has been watching these guys up front. And these guys are all special, man. They're coached very well. One of the best coaches in the NFL, Coach Stoutland. And this is kind of the results you get, right? You get some of the best offensive linemen in the NFL when you're coached by one of the greatest coaches at that offensive line position. Beautiful job by the right guard to be able to pass off the defensive line game, come back around, pick up the next player. Gotta love that right there. Here's another defensive line game. Once again, it's going to be the right guard's defender that goes first. And then he comes back around and comes back and picks up the second guy. The processing speed here is top tier, man. Look at this. Great job punching, pushing, and getting back to the inside and picking up number 98. I mean, the quarterback has no idea what the hell his offensive line's doing. Obviously, he's making his reads downfield. But these guys are keeping them so damn clean. That right there is a beautiful job. And keep in mind, this is a true 5-on-4 situation. And what I mean is there's 5 offensive linemen against 4 defensive linemen, but the center slides to the right, which means it's a true 2-on-2 situation here. And they obviously do a great job passing it off. Again, beautiful job. Don't need the help. Are able to pick it up, process it, make sure the quarterback stays clean. You gotta love that right there. Let's go ahead and get into the next rep. Now, there were 2 guards that I really liked in this free agency period. One was obviously Isaac Seumalo. The other was Nate Davis that ended up going to the Bears. But to me, the Steelers really got a great offensive lineman. And this year, I do plan to break down some of the Steelers tape. So if you guys are not subscribed, if you guys have never been on this channel before, consider subscribing. We do all 22 film breakdown. And this year, we will be doing a lot of Steelers offensive line content. So thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with another video.